I can't stand liars. I can't stand pretend ALOT narcissists. He lied to his pastor. I'm confused. I'll just call his church Zappa Zappa Moon God. Why the fuck not? Fucking useless church anyway. Doesn't do one thing about a homeless person. I was homeless 3 years ago. 3 years and 3 months going to that church. Cried to who knows how many members, like 10 members, of just how awful pretend ALOT narcissist was to me. You made that! Well, you go when are you going to repent of raping Alex? When? You are so ungrateful. How can no one or you have any friends and no one can stand you? This is him. Awful. And he tortured me in my apartment. So he ended up being my worst rapist. I mean, when I was starting to live in my husband's red caravan, I couldn't. I'm not allowed to do anything around my fucking abuser. Pretend ALOT narcissist. No, he wouldn't allow me. No. He banged on my husband's caravan. I thought he dented it. I was forced to open the door because he wouldn't leave. Open up. For what? For him to rape me. So that he raped me. And then he calls his pastor. Whoever that is. There's 2 guys. I thought they were both pastors. I'm confused. I don't know. He lies to me all the time. I don't know. So, supposedly one of them is on the line when he raped me. And then right now he's saying, well, I have proof. This is 3 years ago, so it's all hearsay. It's not proof. He's retarded idiot. He doesn't know anything. So after he violently rapes me, I'm talking about, like, he's a sodomist. That's sick. So he'd rather rape a girl up the ass than you know, and that's what he is. He's a sodomist all the way. And I'm sure his mom had child molesters around him, so there was guys and girls, lesbians, that raped him as a child. And he gives a fuck. Because he turned out to be an empty vessel rapist to children and whatever he can get away with. And with me, he could get away with a hell of a lot. Because he did. Liecaster does nothing about rape. Liecaster does nothing about domestic violence. That's one of the main reasons why pretend ALOT narcissist could get away with doing whatever he wanted. So what he did was he made me open my husband's red caravan. Okay. And then I have no memory. You know, I mean, he's screaming at me. You know, other people told me in the building of how drunk I was. Well, then why'd he get me out of the car? To make me look bad. Oh, you're drunk all the time. And oh my God. He's the worst thing that I ever met. Just awful. So he raped me really bad. The worst rape I ever had. Really bad. And, so then he calls his so-called pastor, and then he's like, well, I heard you on the phone. You wanted to kill pretend ALOT narcissist. You wanted to kill him. You wanted to kill it. You wanted to kill. I'm like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck took place right before the phone call. That he violently grabbed me out of my husband's red caravan because he wouldn't stop pounding on the door. They probably dented. And I was forced to open it. So then he grabs me, pushes me all the way upstairs, rapes me. And then he calls his pastor. You see? Do you see what I have to put up with? Look what I'm putting up with, Pastor. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, pretend a lot narcissist. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna say his name, but I know to say pretend a lot narcissist. That's his name to me right now. All the time. His name is not his name. It's pretend a lot narcissist is his name. And the person he gives all his money to is Purple Alien God, because he gave over $200,000 in approximately 10 years. And he, how do I know? He told my dad. 75 grand is what Purple Alien God and her godmother spent on credit cards. I said, well, you can report that. Oh, I'm not that way. I could never get another person in trouble. But I hate you, the light tower. I'm pretending to be, obviously, pretend I'm a narcissist right now. I hate you, tower. I hate you. I make sure you have nothing. I hate you. He's awful. And he never did one thing for me. Except, because he raped me to death. And making me want to die before he raped me. So that's like 2 months before I got my stimulus check. Okay. And that was $800, and I got another $600. And if I wouldn't have given that $600 to my son, I wouldn't have had it. Pretending I'm a narcissist. Oh my God. He was just as insane as my insane abusing husband. They had to watch me 24/7. It's the most craziest thing in the world. And I actually have a witness to it, Kathleen Dewinski. She knew that pretend a lot narcissist would not allow me to leave. I wasn't allowed to visit Kathy for over 2 months.